What's up, guys? Welcome back to another walk around here at Coyote Classics. Today we got a really neat car to show you. It's a 1967 Impala Super Sport. This car is a one-owner survivor. One repaint, all kinds of documentation. Just a really neat find.
Yeah, a super cool car. For those of you out there that just want a super cool original car, guys, this is it, with tons of documentation. So we're going to start with the documentation on this, and it has its original Protecto plate where it shows Thomas here bought it brand new back in 1967. We have the original retail order. We have a copy of the receipt here showing on his $1,400 payment. Looks like he traded in a 1965 Chevy two-door hardtop. And on trade we have the original owner's manual, original broadcast sheet, and we have, most importantly, it shows that it was transferred into his wife's name at the end of 2018. So I'm guessing Thomas passed away, transferred it into his wife's name, and we have the car today. So original one-owner car. Great car, guys. The super cool car.
I found that was pretty cool too. Mileage, their little mileage meters.
Yeah, you pull it and push it there, and that's pretty cool too. That's when back when gas prices were a lot cheaper than they are today, and people still cared about mileage, so pretty cool. Anyway, this is a original Super Sport 396 factory 4-speed. When we bought it, we believed it to be the original engine, guys. We did do some research. At one point in its life, the motor was changed out. It now has a JA code 396. It's repainted the original color. And when they did it, I'm guessing they did it probably 20 years ago. We got it in and Tim buffed it out, and it really turned out beautiful.
Yeah, it did. Very
good looking car, guys. We have rally wheels. These are the rally wheels with the factory SS caps. You can go ahead and put the rally trim rings and centers on it, or you can go ahead and leave the original SS hubcaps there. So, as we look underneath the hood, just like all the cars when they get them in, Jason power washed the engine bay, spent a couple hours power washing the undercarriage, painted it flat black underneath, just got it all cleaned up and ready for your garage. Not a show quality engine bay, I would say, but a nice driver quality one.
I mean,
Survivor.
It's what you'd expect with a Survivor car, like this one.
Bottom side of the hood, I mean, when we go through these things, guys, we don't just spray stuff over the top to hide stuff. Jason goes ahead and wipes every piece down, cleans it all up so the inner fenders look great. The back firewall looks really nice.
And this all, like I asked him, because when he was done with it, this looks like all like new paint. I said, you go ahead and paint all that? He goes, no, I just, power washed it.
It completely wipes everything down. So it's got a brand new Napa Legend battery. We always go through these cars, guys, make sure they got the proper hole down, make sure our battery ends are replaced if they need to be. Just kind of our normal check-in process. I'm just kind of showing you that with this car as well. So very nice running, non-original 396. It appears to be a 69 JA code.
When it came in, it looked like it's been in the car for a while.
Yeah. One other piece, guys, and it was a couple $100. It was rather expensive, but the front chrome piece, the original one, had some dings in it, so we went ahead and replaced that, and it looks really nice now. So front chrome looks great. Front bumper is original. It does have some little scratches in it if you look right on top of it. But again, when they come in, we steel wool all the chrome on every car that goes through our lot here at Coyote Classics.
The 67s are especially neat because they're kind of a one-off, body style.
Yes, they are. A guy local here in town has a 1967 427. Doug White used to work for us for years and years. So long-term Chevy guys got a original 427. Really cool car.
Maybe someday I'll just buy it from him.
Yeah, hopefully it'll be on our site someday. As far as our gap goes here on the driver's side, really a decent gap. Fits nice and flush to the top of the fender and the top of the hood. This can be adjusted here, guys. I'm guessing there's a stopper right here. Just right here sits a little low, but it obviously can be straightened up with ease. As we look up and down both sides of the car, very straight car, nice driver quality paint job, probably 15, 20 years ago. The side chrome of the bumper and stuff looks good. If you go to our website, guys, you're going to see 20 to 25 pictures of the trunk and floorboards, frame. Again, everything was polished, clean, power washed, and detailed. So it looks really nice underneath. Just a good, solid old car.
We thought about putting wheels on it, you know, but we didn't think too hard, you know, because of the SS hubcaps. Kind of go with that original.
It's a one owner,
yeah.
You know. If the next owner wants to put these on the shelf and go ahead and put some torque thrust or Kragers or something, you know, that's cool. This does have some new air shocks on the back, guys. So if you want to raise that up or lower that a little bit, you know, you can do that and change the look of it. It came in with a passenger side mirror, but it had the bracket missing. So if a guy wants to add that mirror, it's got the 2 little holes there to do that. Bottom of the door fits really nice to the bottom of the quarter. And so many of these Impalas, Dalton, will rot out right down here above the rocker molding. Another cool fact. So this car came in, now this is the original rocker molding. So yes, it does have some dings and stuff in it. When it came in, somebody had painted it flat black, and I'm like, why would they do that? So I started digging around on the internet a little bit. You cannot buy this rocker molding new. You can't, no one replaces it. I found a nice set of used ones for 725 bucks. So we went ahead, took all the chrome off of, all the black paint off of them, and really they turned out pretty decent. As we look at the top of the roof and the sail panels, the paint is excellent on that. There's no visible dings, dents, anything like that on the roof. Back windows original, nice and clean. Again, look how the door fits the quarter. Very nice straight car for as long as it is. Back bumper also, if you stand back 10 feet, 5 feet, it shines awesome even from here, but you're gonna see that it's got some little scratches and mars in it as well, being original. Same thing with the back chrome. It's gonna have some little chips and nicks in the chrome, but it has all been polished. As far as our fit and finish, trunk lid looks good here on the passenger side. As we go across the top of the trunk lid, there's no dents, dings, scratches, nothing like that I see. There's a couple little solvent pops in the right light right here. I'm gonna open up the trunk on it, D, while I get to the interior here. So I was just telling Dalton a little bit ago, this car didn't look like this when it came in.
Not close.
No, just the heavy detail, the going all the way through it, the buffing, even the door jamb paint, it looks absolutely like brand new right now. It's got we put the new little rubber stoppers in there. The gaskets are in excellent shape, nice and pliable. But the corner and the bottom of the doors, I mean, the paint job almost looks brand new, don't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
Original door panel, so it's got the original armrest pad is perfect, but the that plastic, chrome-plated plastic is all turned yellow. I decided to leave that 100% original. If you want to, you can change it. But look how nice the door jamb paint was when they did it. Did a great job there. So the door panels, seats, headliner, dash pad, appears to me that it's 100% original. The carpet looks like it has been replaced. It's just too nice to not have been replaced. I'm guessing the carpet was replaced at one time. The headliner was not, it's 100% original, but it does have just a couple small mouse holes in it. Probably at one time it's had like 3 little holes. Car doesn't stink like a mouse. It's another thing we check right away, so I wouldn't have bought it if it did. So there is a couple little spots in the headliner, but other than that, the back shelf, the back door panels, back seat is like new. Mm-hmm. The ashtray does have some surface rust on the chrome of the ashtray. It's got the correct console. And as we look at the original seats, they're all excellent, all along here on the passenger side. Factory seat belts. It's got the Super Sport here in the dash, which it should have. We open this up, it's all original paint here. The inside, the glove box light works. Now, Dalton, all these Super Sports had chrome along here. Some of them had, you know, the Impalas had the just the black paint. The Super Sports had the chrome, and the chrome and stuff's in great shape. The dome light works. We are missing a lens for the passenger side. The driver's side one works and has the lens. So, but all the stainless is good. The rear view mirror is nice and tight. The horn works. Somebody added a tachometer here in the factory console. It's got the correct shifter, very nice console. It's got the clips for the seat belts. As far as the steering column goes, you can tell it's original paint on the steering column. It's got just a little bit of wear along there. Gauges look nice and clear, and it's got 81,823 miles. Factory clock and lights. Roof rail rubber also. The door rubbers have been replaced. The roof rail rubber has some cracks in it. It's not bad, but it is the original. The windows, guys, all go up and down very smooth. We'll see how they fit too. What you really expect with a low mileage car.
That's how the door shuts.
Yeah, check that out. Even with the window up, there's no gap, there's no overlay right here. Like a lot of times they're just all screwed up. There's no gap along the top here. Even with those old kind of shrunken original roof rail rubbers, it still seals up very nicely.
It does.
We ordered a new trunk mat. So we did put a trunk mat in it. Original speckling along here. Yeah, go ahead and pull that up. Super solid floors. Yeah, very, very solid, guys. But you can just tell right there in that speckling, I mean, it's just all clean, clear. Both sides of the trunk is just excellent. And I don't see that the trunk has ever had a patch in it anywhere. Very clean. As we go ahead and move over to the passenger side, guys, I'm sorry, driver's side, it's perfectly straight as well. Just as nice as the passenger. Just a great car. Bumper's got a little surface rust in the, it's a three-piece bumper. So where it comes together here, you got some surface rust and some little stuff on it. I'm gonna put the clutch in, Dalton, just fire it up once. Yeah, first time we fired it up, guys, today. Fires right up, runs excellent, sounds nice. We put a complete tune on it too. I think we put new wires on it, and the car did a lot of sitting. I mean, and it needed quite a bit of stuff. When it came in here, I think we did a lot of brake work to it. Just went through the whole car. Driver's side door fits nice too. Right here fits nice and flush. As we go up all the way here, we have a really nice gap. Again, no bubbles or blisters down here. I was gonna say it's a chip, but it's not. It's just a little buffing compound here.
That's one thing that's really impressed me about the car, is how solid it is.
Yeah, and what about no chips along the door edges and stuff? You know, how many times has something be painted 15, 20 years ago? I mean, there's touch-ups all over, and I really haven't seen crap for touch-ups on this car. So I think somebody, if they're looking for a real deal super sport, especially that likes that one owner aspect of it, is really gonna like this car.
And hell, even if you wanted to restore it, I mean, cars like this, one owner, low mileage cars,
Yeah, but what do we
are the
do
best
to
to restore.
I know they are, but I mean, chrome maybe, needs some chrome work
yeah.
and stuff. But both doors, I mean, you don't have to shut them hard at all. Window felts, and this could be something, but they're not bad shape. They're original. Again, this window, all the windows go up and down nicely. This tells us kind of as far as the seat covers go, they look to be in excellent shape. And I mentioned earlier, guys, that I thought the seat covers are original. They might have been replaced. It's very hard for me to tell on that. They almost look too nice to be original after I look a little closer at it. Door panels are definitely original, and they're in nice shape. Driver's side door jamb paint is excellent. You can tell they took the fenders off when they did it. Let's talk about kind of what works, what don't, guys. Our gas gauge works, horn works, wipers are working. I mentioned earlier it's got the factory lights for the oil and all that. The previous owner wasn't comfortable with that, went ahead and added on the gauges, and they all light up as well. Heater fan works. I doubt the original radio works. That would be a miracle. Yep, it's the original radio, but it is not working, guys.
So open up the overhead door when you're ready. You just keep
Yeah, go ahead. We'll do it.
It was so windy out today that we decided to do it inside so we could at least hear it talk. All your lights are working too.
As you hop in, D, we have 81,823 original miles. Gas gauge, like I said, works. Our oil pressure is at 50 pounds on an idle. Amp gauge was working. It was showing it was charging. Now it's bouncing a little bit.
Yeah, it's kind of tweaking, but
as far as our tachometer goes, appears that that's working in there. Try to drive through this mess so we don't get it dirty.
control mirror there.
Like I said, at one point it should have a headliner, but if he's nice and tight, it ain't drooping down. It's just got a few holes in it. Yeah.
What's about 53 years old? Or might be heavy on that? 70, 30, 20.
53. 54.
54. Man, it don't run like it's 54 years old.
No, we're not. We're just gonna warm it up nice and easy. Now we have drum brakes, guys, and there's no pull left and right, and our steering wheel is perfectly straight right here. So the alignment's nice on it. It's got a nice idle to it.
Yeah, it does. I was impressed how easy it started up for me.
Yeah.
You know,
our choke might still be out a little bit, so we'll just cruise it down a little bit. Nice and smooth, 60 mile an hour. These things are great. A lot of these still came with a power glide in a 1967. So this with a 4-speed tranny makes this thing just really ready to go and get down the interstate for you.
I mean, not a much better combo in a Impala 396 4-speed.
It's a cool car. I mean, not a high-end muscle car, but just a nice one-owner, original documented driver.
Yeah,
that's how I classify this one. Nice and quiet inside.
Yeah, it is.
We talked a little bit about the roof rail rubbers being original. Damn, it's super quiet inside, and it's a windy day out today. That's why we did the video inside the showroom rather than outside. We'll get this thing so we can open it up just a little bit.
Yeah, everything looks like it to be working besides clock and radio.
This is a pretty big car, you know what I mean? It ain't no Camaro. But there's 70 mile an hour in third. Switch to fourth, then bumps us right at 85, 90.
Cruises.
Yes. I mean, it ain't gonna get there in a super huge hurry like a Camaro. But damn, the F4 gear punching it down. It's nice and smooth.
Yeah, it is. At what, 95 mile an hour? Really not much rattles, nothing like that.
It's super quiet. As far as the only thing I did notice going down the road, just well, hell, it's blowing like crazy, but as far as our front end is in great shape. The steering box is the original, so there's a little play in that steering box.
Sure.
You know, there's no hands on the wheel right there, guys. Nice car.
Yeah, it is. Guys, go to our website, coyoteclassics.com. Check this thing out. I mean, there's not too many big black 4-speed 67 Impalas out there around, and even fewer one owners. So don't miss your shot. coyoteclassics.com. Give us a call, 641-816-3145.